Try to tow it. No fucking kids, but fuck the kids. You feel? Like, fuck them. Man, fuck kids. Ah, shit, I got a viewer. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I was trying to make a clear distinction between, like, I'm trying to say, like, man, fuck them kids, man. Because we were talking about this VR dude who hit his baby. Yeah, he was playing with John just now, and then he told his partner in the middle of it, he's like, hey, could you move the baby? I don't want to hit him again. So we're like, yeah, fuck them kids, man. Don't give a shit about kids. But thanks for joining in. We're gonna be starting in a little bit. As soon as we hit 3 o'clock, we'll probably start. I'm pretty excited for today's build, so. So it's 3 o'clock. I think I'm gonna get started in a little bit. I'll just wait just a little bit longer to see if anyone else trickles in, because I did say that I was gonna be starting at 3. So maybe people just assume that things aren't really going. But I could switch over and we could take a look at the War Walker, which we finished last stream, and we could see how it's doing, how it's held up since. We'll get started in probably just one more minute if you want to hang tight. Hi, welcome back. How are we doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Excuse me. Trying to do the best I can to peak my audio as soon as possible. I'm not sick, but it's an early morning for me. Say at 3 o'clock. I woke up like an hour ago. I was just having really bad problems falling asleep last night, so I decided to just sleep in this morning, let it go. Not really take it personally. But this is the War Walker that we worked on last week. Pretty happy with it. It's held up pretty well. Nothing's broken off. Nothing's like drifted. Sometimes I'll glue in some pieces like this main one that's sitting on a ball joint, and because it's on a ball joint, it'll drift downward. But it's pretty much held its stay this whole time. I'm pretty happy with it actually. And yeah, just wanted to show you because we worked on that last week, and I like to, these builds are you and mine. I like to consider them like a nice, fun project that we do together. So today, let's switch cameras. Because today, sorry, one of my overlays isn't working right, so I'm gonna see if I can fix it real fast. This is just my my overlay that I use to. Let me just do that. That'll make things easier. It's the overlay I use to mark the followers, my most recent follower. That's all it means really. But fix it because this one has the properties that I want to steal. So let's see where that is. I'm just gonna copy these stats down. Sorry you have to wait for me to do this, but I only see one viewer in right now. So whoever you are, thank you for showing up. Thank you for waiting. Even if you got me muted in the background, I don't care. I just appreciate you being here, honestly. It means a lot to me. Probably more than you know. But thanks for coming. If you want to drop anything in the chat, let me know how you're doing or how your day's going. I'd love to know. But let me fix my settings real fast. And we'll hop right back into the work, shall we? Sorry, I like my settings to be uniform. So, try to just copy them over. Alright, cool. So, fix that. We'll lock it in place. And let's start working. So, we have the Raider for today, which I'm very excited about. I actually bought this box a little while ago, but I got it just for this stream because, or just for streaming because it's so pretty and it's very exciting to build. It's a really cool angular build. It's this barge. You can see it in the background back here. Oh, wrong way. You can see it right there. But it's a barge ship. And we're basically going to build the main part, which is going to be the brig, I think is what it's called. And then we attach all the sail pieces as the second part. I'll probably do that as a secondary stream, because it's a lot of work to do. But we're going to end up with this really beautiful barge raider, the raider barge. And I'm really excited to see it when it pops out. But a really cool thing that just happened today is they dropped the codex for Drukhari is going to come out in January, which is new info as of today, I believe. So we're going to get a brand new codex for this raider pretty soon. So I'm pretty glad that I bought it. Slide everything in the view real fast. There we go. Alright, we got a lot to work with. I like these little sail pieces that we got going on. This is a blade that's going to go on the back of the ship. With some frontal pikes that we can choose between. There's a lot of variation for this. It's because there are two different kinds that we can build. I have it up, but it's just a slight variation that changes when you build different kinds. So I believe we're gonna end up starting with the base plating, which is like the floorboarding. It's this really pretty chain flooring. It almost looks like sharp shurikens or like throwing knives. So I believe we're starting here. We're gonna attach the hull. We're gonna attach the base, and then from there we'll move into the accents, which we have a lot of variations for. So I'm pretty excited. And I'm hoping that more people trickle into the chat slowly but surely. But if not, that's okay. I just love for some input on the detailing and helping me decide what we're going to do for today. So let's take a look at page 1. Like I was right, probably because I looked at this a little bit ago and I remembered. But we're going to start off with the base here. Let me slide this into view. We're not going to use a lot of the sprues, so I can slide them over each other right now. Actually, I don't think we're using this sprue at all yet, so I'm going to put this sprue off to the side. But as of right now, we'll be using this one for sure. Let me do this. Make our workstation a little bigger here. Put our instructions there. Perfect. Okay. So, excuse me. Before we start, I'm going to put a little tweet out just to say that I'm live, and then we'll get started on the Drukhari barge. We'll be doing like I said, the base first. I think we have to add some attachments before we get on, but then we're going to end up attaching the main, what are these called? They're floor attachments. They're lifted main grating. There we go. The grating, we're going to attach the grating to the sides of the hull, and then basically end up with a semi-finished hull that we're going to fill in. And then I think we're probably going to end our stream before we end up getting into the detailing. But we'll probably finish the full hull by the end of today, which will be exciting. So, just give me 1 sec, and I'm going to put out a little tweet. I'll leave myself live. It doesn't matter if you see me. I just usually don't like being on my phone in front of the camera. If you ever wonder why I try not to. You just find the link to the Twitch page. All right, put out the tweet. So hopefully we'll get some more people trickling in to help us with the build, but let's not hope for any guarantees. I don't really care that much, if I'm being honest. Well, I do care, of course. I always like having more people, but I don't think just putting out a tweet's gonna change my life drastically. But I do think that I appreciate the people who do stopping by for as little time as they can spare. And I especially appreciate if you can drop some comments and let me know how your day's going, or just let me know what you're up to. Just makes you feel a little bit less lonely, which is kind of part of the reason why I wanted to start streaming in the first place, is so that I wouldn't feel as lonely. Should I also Reddit stream right now? Because I can do that. I wonder if my computer can handle it. Let's check it out. I'm gonna minimize this window, but I'm gonna leave this open because I want to be able to see my chat. Oh man. Alright, perfect. So, I got this set up. Let's see if we can also run the slash, or the r/pan streaming at the same time. That'd be a really fun setup. I just have to kind of overlay both. Oh, I'm already moving slow. I'm worried. Maybe this was a bad idea. I can't tell. I really can't tell yet. Fuck it. We're gonna run it. There's no point not to. Let's just try it out, right? You're here with me for the adventure. Am I just as laggy? Yeah. I'm pretty damn laggy. I'm gonna start streaming on there too. Uh-oh. My frames are skipping hella hard because I'm trying to stream two things at once. This might have been a bad idea. 26% skipped frames? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is truly an experimental stream. Ooh. Okay, I gotta configure my settings. Yo, I did it. I'm doing it. Fuck it. Okay. Cool. So I should be live now on both r/pan, and I should be live on my Twitch, which has probably the same, if not less, followers. So it's all good. All right. Let's hope this works. I think it's gonna work. I think we'll be okay. So, what we're basically doing for today is we're just trying to set up this first step of the barge, or the raider, whichever one you want to call it. They call it a barge on the back of the box, so I'm going to continue to call it a barge, because I prefer that term. And honestly, it just looks like the barge from Star Wars, from the 6th movie. You know that scene when they're like getting when they're getting tossed into the Sarlacc pit? They have them on a barge. That's basically what this dude is. So it's a little Drukhari barge, which I think I already mentioned, but I'm just gonna say it again because I'm hella hyped. They just announced that they're doing the Drukhari Codex as of this morning. It's going to be dropping in January, so I'm going to get some new stats for this thing, like as soon as it's built, which is going to be lit. But I'm going to try to pull this up into the camera frame a little bit more, just so you can really get the detail of what I do here. If it's like a really big polyp of sprue plastic, I really like to just try to even it out as much as possible. It doesn't have to be smooth. It just needs to, like, the texture doesn't need to look like a piece of plastic. It needs to look like some chipped part of the wood or some chipped part of metal, you know? As long as you can get that texture in, then you're totally chilling. You don't actually have to worry about, you know, making it smooth, because it doesn't have to be smooth. Like, this whole ship it's a fucking barge. It's a barge that they fight each other on. Like, there's no way that this thing is going to be smooth the whole way through it. And you got plenty of perfectly clean bits, like, all around here, that probably aren't going to get damaged at all in the process of building, so you don't really need to worry about it being smooth. But instead, you add all these really cool parts of texture that are going to be like chipped pieces of metal or chipped pieces of wood, or you get some really cool. Sometimes you'll accidentally carve out a little too much plastic, but you can just turn it into something else. You can just turn it into more texture for the model to grab onto. You know, you add, I'm starting to ramble. You add a little bit of what is it, Tyrant Skull, the dry paint, or you add a little bit of the what's it called, Necron compounds, and just pull all the detail out of there, and you're chilling. You're totally chilling. But I'd love to see anyone who's stopping by. I'd love to know if you play Warhammer, like what factions you run, or if not, like what kind of tabletop you like playing. Because I'm into all kinds of tabletop. I don't really mind what kind it is. I think Pathfinder is kind of cool, but I do like D&D because it offers me a little bit more like breathing room in terms of being able to like fuck around and make cool things. But I'd love for you to drop in the chat and let me know if you play anything in particular, or if you're just stopping by because you like to watch people build models. Either one's fine though. But sadly, we can't use any of my beautiful playlists that I built because I'm also streaming on Twitch, which has a terrible DMCA problem right now. So we're using some nice free, or not free, but uncopyrightable music because it's been given permission by Twitch, or it's given its permission to Twitch to use it for free. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, if you guys play any tabletop games, like leave any comments letting me know like what kind of games you play or what you usually like to do, because I'd love to know. Especially if you play Warhammer, I'd love to know what factions you run, or if there's anything in particular you're interested in right now. Or you can always just let me know how your day's going. I'd love to know that. If you're here on Reddit, I'd love for you to check me out on Twitch. Right now, I'm trying to make it to affiliate, which is just 50 followers. It can be a little difficult, though, especially with a niche hobby like this. But yeah, if you don't mind checking me out on Twitch or like leaving me a follow, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, other than that, we're just gonna keep working on this Drukhari barge. We got the bottom pretty much done, so I'm gonna put that off to the side. And then we need these two pieces next, which I can already see where they are. They're tiny. I don't know if you can even see where they are. Let's see. Move it up to the camera a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know where you're watching from today. I hope hope the weather's nice. Weather's not super bad for me. I live in Orange County, which is in Southern California. So it's pretty cold right now, but other than that, it's just it's whatever. I don't mind. But yeah. Next step is just to clip off all this tiny little mold line shit. And I'm actually gonna get a little deep in. I'm gonna get a little balls deep for this one. Let's get this on. Okay, cool. Well, it's not too damaging to the. That's better. That's better. This can be one of the most tedious parts of this process, but honestly, it's really not that bad. In fact, it's almost like meditation sometimes, because it can be really frustrating, and I hear a lot of people talk about this hobby like, oh, I could never do that. That's too much it's too much work, or that's too much detail, or I'd break it, or it's too small, or yada yada yada. I hear so many excuses of like why they can't do it. But I don't ever hear someone just say, oh, I'd love to try it. I think other than me and a couple other friends who actually have gotten into the hobby, I've never heard anyone just say, yeah, I mean, I could fuck it up, but I'd love to try. And that's all it takes. That's really all it takes. It's just trying. And then you realize that it's really not that hard. And that when you get frustrated and you get upset and you're like, ugh, I don't know how this is working, or I don't know how to make this work, or whatever, yada yada yada. You just gotta take a deep breath and, treat it like you would meditation. So it's just a tiny obstacle. It's not actually super bothersome if you really think about it and try to process it. And then when you're done, you'll realize that it wasn't even as bothersome as you thought it would be. Or sometimes it's super bothersome, or it's super frustrating, and you're just not able to get it to work as well as you think you could. And then you find that you have an option. You can just put it down, and you can try to pick it up later, and you can try to work on it later, or you could just breathe and say, okay, in my mind, I fucked it up. But in reality, it's probably not fucked up. Like, it's probably fine. It's not going to be that bad. So most of the time, if you just breathe and try to accept the reality of the situation, being that, it's not that bad, and that things can get better, or even if it's the worst case that you think it could be manageable. And I'm trying to put it into words, but the only other way of saying what I'm trying to say is, sometimes you can turn a bad thing into a good thing. Like, yeah, sometimes you fuck something up and it's just like not something that you can fix. But sometimes fixing it isn't the point. Sometimes making the mistake is the point, because then it looks a certain way, or it is a certain way, and you're like, whoa, what if I try to incorporate that into the piece? And then you end up with all of these really cool, little things as a part of the pieces, because you just, breathed, you took a second, and you thought to yourself, what could I do instead? How can I make this work? Instead of forcing it into the thing that I want it to be. And I think that's where a lot of people get lost with this hobby. They don't realize that it's not an exact science. It's just fun. For the most part, it's just for fun. It's not for... Oh, wow. I have 98% frame skipping right now. I need better internet, or I just need a better computer to run all this. But hopefully I'm coming through on one end or the other, and hopefully you understand what I'm saying. But I feel like people get so bent out of shape over this hobby, and they think that they're gonna fuck it up if they try it, or they think that it's this little anal thing that they can't, which it is. It's kind of a little anal thing that you have to be a little perfectionist about. But I know a lot of people who are into the hobby who aren't perfectionists about it, and it's part of what makes their build so cool. Like, nothing is set in stone. Games Workshop just kind of gives you a good idea of what you should do, They don't actually, tell you, you should go do that, or you have to do this, or you have to do that. You can really just get away with doing whatever the fuck you want. And I think people look at the hobby and they think it's something more linear than it is, and it's something more controlled than it is, but it's really not. It's pretty creative. There's a lot of freedom. Or at least I think so. What do I know, though? It's not like I build them every day. But yeah, this is my main hobby that I'm trying to get some more online stuff going on of, because I don't know, I just really enjoy doing it, but I don't have a lot of time to do it, and I don't have a lot of time to share it with people. So this is my really only way of getting to share with people. So I appreciate you tuning in. What I appreciate more is if you would leave a follow on Twitch for me. So I'm trying to reach affiliate right now. But just you being here means a lot to me. Especially with how lonely things are with the world right now. Seems like the only interaction that human beings really want to do is fighting. Maybe it's because they're told that they're not allowed to do anything else. I don't know. All I know is with holiday season, they're putting this new travel, what's it called? It's a nighttime thing. What's it called when you can't go out past a certain time of night? I can't remember. But yeah, they're putting one of those on in place. And that can be a little annoying because it's like, damn, I work Postmates, like curfew. There you go. It's a curfew in California. It's like, shit, I work Postmates. Like, I'm sure I'll be allowed through the curfew. Like, that's my only source of revenue. So, like, if I get pulled over by a police officer who tells me to go home and stop working, like, what the fuck do I do? Like, I just have to, I don't know, I guess I just have to go home and stop working. Like, what if I get pulled over again and by the, God forbid, the same fucking police officer, but by another police officer who's like, yeah, it's in the system. We already gave you a warning tonight. You need to go home, or else I'm gonna do something like. I don't think they can arrest you. Can they arrest you for curfew? For breaking curfew? That's scary as shit. I feel as though my. Oh Jesus, my Twitch is just fucked right now. Okay. It was nice being on here, but I think I just need to bail out of Reddit because I straight up, like, my frames are down 99% on Twitch. I doubt you can see fucking anything, so it was nice, but thank you. Please consider following me on Twitch. But yeah, thanks. Alright, cool. My frames should be a lot better now. Sorry that I cheated on you. I know, baby. It's okay. I'm sorry. Was she? No, she wasn't. You know, Reddit's just a, she's just a floozy. She's not a real gal in my life like you. She's not a real, she's not a real garbanzo beans like you. No. I'm sorry I cheated on you with Reddit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it, you know. She's just got those big Don Han honkaroos. And I can't help it, you know. The way she has, the way she's got people coming into your stream, left and right, coming in and exiting. Whew! Twitch can't do nothing on that. Whew! Damn, she knows how to keep them coming, you know what I mean? Twitch can't even keep up. Twitch can't even suggest the person to me. They're like, nah. Nah, you can find your own people. You bring your own people into the crew. That's how it works. That's how Twitch treats me. Yeah. Nah. Sorry I cheated on you with a Reddit. But I promise you I'll never cheat on you again. I promise you I'll never cheat on you with YouTube. But ugh. YouTube streaming? Ugh. Like shit, I'm niche, but I ain't that niche. You feel? Ah, fuck. Stab my own fucking hand. I should have just stabbed my hand on this model. Because the parts are so sharp on certain edges. That's really funny. Because it's like a bladed hunting barge. Oh, it's a miner's life for me, yeah. Cleaning all these edges. Scraping them. Scraping them to the degree. You gotta get them cleaned out. You feel? That's the only way. Ugh. Alright. The scraping's done. It's time. Oh, it's time for the file brush. Gar! Gar, congratulations! You made it to Saturday, sailor. Take a load off. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in rest. Ain't no rest for the wicked. I can't sing. I can't sing anything, because if I do, Twitch will come down on me like the harlot that they are, and they'll go, muted! You fucking muted! 13 seconds of singing a copyrighted song? Muted! Go fuck yourself! That's how they work. Oh, what, you want to fight the system? There is no fighting the system. Not when Twitch is the system. Yeah, this is the way to get more followers on Twitch. Shit on Twitch the entire time I'm streaming. Nah, I don't have any problems with Twitch, actually. I don't give a shit. I like streaming. It's fun. Twitch does a good job. I mean, all their fucking software flows really well. All their formatting's pretty nice. Like, we ain't got no problem. Ain't 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 no problem. There's a little problem. It's no problem. So my computer can't handle it. I love you, Twitch, but my computer is just a... Whew, I mean, I'll say it. It's a MacBook. You know? It's an Apple computer. You know, it's not built for the big leagues. It's not made to run with powerful dogs. It's not made to run with bulls. It's a MacBook. It's made to just, well, run. That's it. And not very fast either. Just run. That's okay. Got the bottom attached, which is Superfly. And I've already got another piece done, so we can slide that into place. Might as well. Goes right in here, I believe. Yeah. Make sure I have the right side up. Well, I'm glad there's all of one of you to see that. Because that was embarrassing as fuck. There you go. Alright. I figured it out. I know where it's going now. Alright. Now that we got that glue in place, we're just gonna... Oh yeah. Snug fit, baby. Slide that in there. Then we just slide it into place, pop it in there like so. Bada boom, bada bing. We got the upper echelon. I don't know if you can see that. That's super sick. I'm so excited to be building this one. Like I said, when I saw it in the store the first time, I was in love. It was love at first sight. I wanted to take her into my arms, spin in circles, in a field of posies. And what else is in those like movies? And then they spin, and then they fall to the ground, and they're like laughing. Oh, I love being with you. I love being with you too. And then I don't know. Usually they super cut to something else. It'll be like them doing a date or them in a mansion or some shit. I don't fucking know, man. What do I look like? A film major to you? Wait. Fuck. I am a film major. Well, oh well. Alright, so should be it for the... Yeah, this should be it for the first page. This is the last step. All I gotta do is clean up this little dude and attach it. And then bada boom, bada bing. Step 3, baby. Alright. I just can't fucking hold anything, can I? It's sad. It's like that slides in there, like so. It's gonna go in there like that. So, just attach some... Now, I like to use the plastic glue over the resin glue, because the resin glue is basically just super glue. It just sticks to everything, and it sticks really fast. Whereas the plastic glue, it takes a little bit longer to seal into place, but it leaves no lines. So like it'll seal up the lines between the plastics, and that's so nice. That's why I'll use the plastic glue over super glue any day. I like this song. I don't know what it is, but it's cute. It's called Foreverland. Alright. Got the first step done. Look at that. Look at us. Look how far we've come. And look at all the shavings we've already accumulated. That happens. Alright, page 2. Ooh, we get to pick up. We already have a choice. Alright. My one viewer, please. If you can hear me, please, I need your vote. Do I do the keel blade on the left or the keel blade on the right? I know it's a hard decision. I know it's difficult, but please, I need some insight. The keel blade on the left or the keel blade on the right? Neither of them are on the sprue. I gotta get it. Alright. There's this one. There's this one. Looking at the two, they're pretty sick. I don't know. I don't think I can make a decision. Let's go with this one. 32. Nut. Yeah, there's so much all over the desk. I need to clean it up. But I'm just gonna clean up this blade. I don't know how they... Oh, I thought they made a whole page out of just this one blade. We're gonna do this blade, and then we're gonna do the other side of the hull. Which shouldn't be that hard. It's just this little blade's gonna take a lot of little work. I chose this one because I like this one a little bit more. It just reminds me of the blade... excuse me. The blade that Inosuke uses in Demon Hunter. The way it's like serrated. I didn't think this was going to be as tedious as it is, but this blade is so thin that it's like extremely hard to get the shavings right for, or to get like all of the mold lines cleaned and in the right direction. Because if you scrape too hard or you scrape it in the wrong direction, you'll like create these weird grooves that shouldn't be there at all. So you have to be careful not to accidentally do damage. But with this, because it's so thin, it's hard not to. I'm not going to do a ton of crazy work on this because it's pretty delicate. Alright, got that whole blade done. Or keel blade, sorry. That just slides into here. It's pretty cool. You can tilt it around in place. But we're going to put that off to the side, and then we're going to cut out the other side of the hole. I like the wording here. It says, trap your choice of keel blade. You gotta trap it in there. Never to be allowed out again. Yo, John, are you watching? What are you up to? I imagine it's, what, like, Escape from Tarkov? It's all good if you have me muted, I don't mind. I think sometimes it stresses me out to be streaming to, like, not no one, be streaming to, like, such a small group of people that I don't really know what to say. And I think what stresses me out about it most is that I feel the need to perform at all times. Which, yeah, I kind of do, because I'm, like, in front of the camera right now. So I should be performing at all times. But also, I just kind of need to get some hours in, too. Like, the more time behind the camera, the more time feels, not normal, but I feel like I'm, getting used to being behind the camera. Just kind of opening up. Less guarded. Which is good. That's kind of what I mean by I need to get my hours in. Even if I was streaming to no one, which, for all intents and purposes, I did do. Doesn't matter. Because I should be doing it for me. Because the whole reason why I started this in the first place is because I was like, oh, I'd already be doing these things. So I might as well stream me doing these things. I do need to get on putting them on YouTube, though. Because, like, almost all of my overlays have some little thing that's like, hey, watch my shit on YouTube. I have not uploaded a single backlog yet. But I should have 2, now 3, to upload. So, I really need to get on that. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, we're pretty close to being done with this page. All I gotta do is give this a nice little cleaning with the silicone brush. Just make sure I got everything off. I'll use the big one for this piece because it's so large. The big boy. Every so often, someone be smoking the marijuana. Ugh. Alright. So, we are going to attach the hole. Alright. We'll start at the back where the piece goes unglued so they can make sure it doesn't get anything on it. And then we'll slowly work our way in. Put this piece in, slide that into place, slide that into place, make sure the bottom's in place. Yes, it is. So I'm going to apply some glue where it needs it. Right there. A little bit in there. Up in here. And then up under. Squeeze that nice and, not super tight, but nice and flush. Just popped open the whole back just now. Alright, and then, when in doubt, flip it out, baby! Well, that didn't actually make any sense in the context that I used it in, but well, you get what I mean. I use these little clamps all the time just to make sure that I can get shit in place and make sure that I'm kind of solidifying what I'm working on. But I also like to use them to pull up or to pull together flush like some of the parts that I feel like are going to come apart while I'm gluing. And I'm just using the edge of my nail to clean off some of the extra glue and shaving stuff that has been left behind. Slide a little bit more glue in there too. Make sure that that lines up. But thanks for joining as always. I'd love to hear how your day's going, or if you're working on any builds right now, what you're working on. I think it's pretty clear what I'm working on right now, but in case you can't tell, it's the Drukhari barge. I've just finished step 3, which I'm pretty happy about. Because now I'm going to get to do the fun stuff now that I have the hull built. So, let's flip this bitch. Yeah, I'd love to know how your day's going. If you'd like to, oh. Alright, well, we just get to put this aside for a little while. So, let's just put this right here. Alright, cool. So, in our next step, so you can see, we're going to be cutting out this big piece right here, and then flipping it over to work on its underside. Have to cut out some extra little bits to make some thrusters, it seems like, but it should be fun. But yeah, if you I'd love to know how your day's going, or if you're in the stream right now. If you want to drop a comment in chat, let me know what you're up to. If you're just chilling, you got my stream on, you're playing video games, or if you're doing something else, just let me know how your day's going or what you're up to. Okay, almost got this piece up. There we go. Alright, got that one out, and now let's get the other piece for the thrusters. Right there. And then I can't seem to find 10 and 12, so I believe they're on a different sprue. So let's go look for those. Aha! I found it. Alright. So I don't see them on here. That's so weird. Why are the thrusters? I didn't already cut them out. Medium thruster assembly. Where the heck are the thrusters? That's so weird. Oh! Silly goose, I found him. Alright. There's one. There's two. Three. That's what I'm doing right now. And 4. And while I'm here, I'll cut out 8. Might as well. Alright. I feel like this is all we're going to get done with today. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave that for the rest for later. We got a lot to work on though, so it doesn't matter. We gotta take most of the mold line. I mean, this whole thing is covered in mold line, so we're gonna have to take most of this off. Actually, that whole side is great. It's just these long, smooth sides. It's funny, you'd think all the mold lines would be with all the little detailing, right? It'd be like where all the little shit is, all the little, like, groupings of lots of little detailing. Nope. Well, sometimes. But nope, not the mold lines. No. The mold lines are on the long strips or long rectangles of clean space. The space that's supposed to be smooth. But no. It never is. It's always fucking filled with mold lines. I tell ya. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing Games Workshop's job for them. Oh hell, forgot what time it is. Yeah, I'm gonna need to cut out soon so I can go do some Postmates. Sorry about that, y'all. But it's okay. I'll be back again tonight. Or tomorrow. I'll for sure be on tomorrow at 3. Because I have it planned out already. But I'll probably be on Twitch tonight. Or Twitch. I'll probably be on Reddit tonight streaming this. I promise I won't get too far. But if you want to come check me out on Reddit, I would love that. It would mean a lot to me. You know, give the Twitch DMCA bullshit what it is. It is making me listen to music I wouldn't normally listen to, so kudos to them for that, I guess. But rather just play my playlists that I have already built. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, damn it. I've already fucked something up, man. This is like the story of my life. I'm just gonna stick it in there. Perfect. Alright. Maybe I didn't fuck it up too hard. Lit. I didn't fuck it up too hard. Let's go. Hot! Hot! Let's go! Hot! I love cleaning mold lines and sprues, don't get me wrong. Every step of this process makes my willy go doki doki, I promise you. But, oh my god, do I hate cleaning these little things, because they hurt my hands so bad. Like, these little sharp thruster bits hurt my fingers so bad, just trying to hold them while I'm, like, scraping them. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, just to get off all the... Oh, fuck it. Just to get off all the little, like, extra bits and shit, I have to, like, wire brush the fuck out of my hand. Because, like, the only way it fits in my hand right is, like... I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. I just fucking... Damn. Frustrates the shit out of me. Fuck it. We clean in hard mode this time. Ow. It still hurts. It still hurts. I didn't even try to... I didn't even clean it that well, and it still fucking hurt. Alright. Thrusters! On! Oh, Jesus. Alright. And we got one more thruster to do. And then we're going to attach it. And then I'm going to head out for the day. Because I got to go do some Postmates. No, don't leave. Oh, we love you. Okay, I'll stay. No, I can't stay. But I appreciate the sentiment. And I know I'll be back soon. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be back more, like, sooner than you know. With more of this beautiful Drukhari to show you. I don't know what this is that's playing right now, but I really like it because it reminds me of Blank Banshee. That one album that he has. Oh, it's so good. So, I don't like I like how posable they are for, like, all kinds of shit. But sometimes when it comes to transporting my models, I really don't want posability to be an option. because it kind of makes things a little bit harder to work with. So I just kind of glued the thrusters in place, and if you want to kick me for it, you can kick me for it, but I don't give a fuck. I give a little bit of a fuck, I guess. Oh, what's that? I'm shaking? I'm shaking a lot? Ah, yes! Thank you, kind stranger. You noticed my tremors. Yes, I do have tremors. Yes, they are annoying. But yes, they can be fixed. I just have to make sure I eat regularly, which I did not do today. And that's why I'm shaking so much. And also, I mean, drinking enough water goes without saying, but just like making sure that you're hydrating enough is a big thing. But also, for me, I just have to be intaking enough indica in a day, or else I get really, really shaky. So that's helped fix a lot of my tremors. And voila, look at that. We have the entire bottom of the ship built, including the thrusters, which look pretty good if I do say so myself. Do one little thing at a time. Alright. Look at that, we did that all by ourselves. You did this. You did this. Look at this. You did this. You built this all by yourself. Just you. All I did was watch. I barely even helped. That's right. It's true. It's true. Alright. Oh, and I have a stand already ready for this, so you want to see? Because it's not done, but we can already put it on the stand. Oh. Well, I guess we can't. Because it's a ball joint, and it's not sitting in it well enough. Oh, there we go. Alright, well. Alright, guys. Look what look what we did today. We got a lot done. I know it's compressed, but got a ton done on the thrusters. So, kudos to you. This has been a really fun stream. Really laid back. I really appreciated that. It's kind of what I needed for today, I think. And I am going to eat something and go do some Postmates. And I'll probably see you guys in a little bit. Thank you. I'll stay on for a little bit, though, if you have any questions. I will say that I'm going to stream later tonight on Reddit. I'll probably stream for 45 minutes, and I'll be doing steps 6 and 7. So if you want a sneak peek of those, I'll give you one. I'll give it to you. Oh, almost worked. Hold up. Hey-yo! Are you ready? This is what we're gonna be working on today, later today, on Reddit. We're gonna be building this. This is gonna be sick. You don't want to miss it. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. So, go follow me on Reddit, SethRIK. It's the same username I use for other stuff, except for the Sapphic Sophie one. But yeah. We can't end the stream just yet. Okay, hold up. How about this? I will end the stream every time the same way. See that fucking mess? Alright. See that mess right there? I'm gonna clean it up. And that's how we're gonna end it today.